All right, we're live, pal.
I'm a man, and I'm coming.
I'm a man.
Their origins at Bohemian Grove.
All right, welcome back to the Dirty 20 D&D night. Last session, you guys were still in the basement, eldest floor of the library in Baldur's Gate. You finished off the bearded devils and the shades that appeared out of nowhere attacking you. At which point, a night walker appeared out of the portal, and put the fear of the fucking gods in you guys. You were all able to escape with your lives. Yeah, you beelined it out of there, and this by the way is after Tinzo decided to dimension door away from the battle back to safety. It just this is before he even saw the night walker, and he notified the wizard librarians upstairs, who all got together to try to, come stop whatever's going on. You guys made it the fuck out of Dodge. Got back to the abandoned house you guys had crashed in previously. At this point, while everybody was trying to figure out what the hell to do, Tinzo wanting to get more information from the book, put himself into kind of a sideways, like not dimension, but like on a slightly different plane where he couldn't be affected by the real world, to study it. Nori stayed back to kind of keep guard over him and kind of lick her wounds. The rest of you kind of ventured back out into the outskirts of the town to try to get some information. Kavonian decided to ask a dwarven armorer questions about the Archduke Armand, to which the dwarven armorer was not too helpful. Kind of told him to go fuck himself. Afterwards, the party, minus Nori and Tinzo, went into a local tavern to get information. You got a bit of information. A apparently very promiscuously homosexual tiefling began hitting on Kavonian. He did not like it. Decided to try to start a fight with Kaywin. That did not work. And you guys were kind of made to leave the bar. You returned back to the abandoned house and kind of called it a night with the information you guys had. Everybody took a long rest, and that's where we left you. So you wake up the next morning, Tinzo. You're still I don't know how long you plan on being in that little area. Did you want to still be in there at the dawn of the new morning?
Yeah, I think so, because I mean it was a 24-hour spell. It was me protected. Nothing happened. I'm just there reading. I don't foresee that as being like, oh my god, I'm exhausted.
I was gonna say, did you read the entire 16 hours? I'd say you were in there, or did you get some sleep?
I would say, yeah, about like 16 hours or whatever. Yeah, because
Okay.
at least a little bit of rest in there.
Okay, you got some rest. All right. Everybody else, so as you wake up, you come downstairs. You come downstairs. Nori is still sitting downstairs in the living room over this this area where Tinzo is doing his thing. What do you guys do?
Kavonian wants to look back out that same window towards the town, the direction of the library, to see if there's still smoke or if there's any activity coming from that direction.
All right, give me a perception check.
You think I'd remember my numbers? Number 6. 18.
18. As you look out the window, as you look out the doorway and the windows, You don't see any more smoke kind of emanating from that area. Everything looks clear in the early morning light. Not too many people on the street yet, but it doesn't seem like anybody's in a panic or anything. Nothing really seems out of the ordinary.
Is it like pre-dawn, or is it like when everybody in the town is starting to wake up now?
It's like I would say the sun is starting to come up. Like you guys kind of called it an earlier night because with what everything that happened. So I would say that at this point, the sun has broken the horizon. It's that earliness in the morning where there's still that chill and that dew in the air, but you can see it's not too dark where you can't see like off in the distance. You can see everything,
Okay.
but it's not bright enough to be like, fuck. Let me get my day truly going here.
Okay. Tenzo, can we wake you up, or do we have to wait until you're done?
Well, no, I would. I guess that what I could do is just like, um, I did tell you guys if you have to, you could knock. So that would be more than enough. Like if you knock on the barrier, I should be able to realize like, okay, everything's all good.
Okay.
Before he does that, Tenzo, what were you trying to get out of your study session with the book?
The only two things that I was looking for is knowledge about the portals and the purpose of them, and then the other thing was, is there anything that would benefit me um, in terms of the knowledge that I receive? Like I'm not saying that will my power increase or anything. It's just more like what should I get from it to benefit me as a wizard moving forward.
As a wizard? All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say go ahead and give me either an Arcana, or a History check, or a straight up Intelligence check. On
So, all right. Which one would you want? I guess Arcana, right? Because it's straight with the
Arcana,
book.
that's magic. History kind of Arcana because the book has that magical aura around it, and there's a lot of magic within it. History because of what the book details, and or intelligence based on pretty much your ability to comprehend what you're reading.
Okay.
So
So,
whatever you feel, whatever like I would actually, you know what? Give me an intelligence check straight up.
all right.
Be smart.
12-4, that is a 16.
All right. In your studying of the book, you see the mention of portals or wormholes or openings, means of travel between the different universes created. It mentions that unless it's done by a deity of some sort, the only means that have ever been seen to do so, to open one up, have been with immense items of immense magical power, like things that have a great amount of withheld celestial, abyssal, infernal um energies, like things that you would find on gods and devils, like, but not like some bearded devil, but like Satan, um or just people of such immense magical power and knowledge that they're able to render space and time asunder at their own will.
Okay.
With that, the information about uh people people of immense magical power, you upon reading that, you feel that your current ability to control and even rewind time at this with your ring and your knowledge and abilities within magic, that you are on the right path to being able to like figure this out. But until you do, you're still kind of limited to now finding something of that holds great magical value or great magical energy. Sorry.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So now you said that they could probably just like
Yeah, if they
knock.
knock on the barrier, I'll be
Yeah.
good to.
All right. So now back to you guys on the outside. Kavonian, do you want to knock on? Try to get him the fuck out of there. You're muted, bud.
Oopsie. I go to the rest of the group and I just say, hey, I know I said this yesterday about 5,000 times, but I'm really anxious to get out of this town. Where were we trying to go? To Neverwinter to find?
Yep.
Okay. I'm really anxious to get moving and get going to Neverwinter. Should we wake up Tenzo from whatever weird hibernation meditation thing he's doing?
He's still fucking in that. Gee. Yeah, get him out of there. Fuck.
Anyone else?
I guess we're not morning people. All right.
Ah.
High
All
five.
right.
Would he have told me how long he needed to stay that way?
He did give her some instructions, didn't he? Didn't you, Tenzo? You gave it to her.
It was pretty much like to knock on the barrier if
Yeah.
things were getting hairy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with no. Leave him alone.
I stamp my feet and I walk away, angry. And I go,
You give up really quick.
well, Lori's very convincing. I say, Kaywin, let's break out that barrel of lotus weed. We have to sit here for a little while longer.
Cool.
I show up at my head just peeps out of nowhere. Did someone say lotus weed?
Let's go kill some time.
Babe, let's go kill some time.
Okay.
Let's go kill some time.
Dane Cook, 20 minutes.
You.
Tonight is Dane's night.
You see this shit? I lather this shit up with Keels every night. I mean, I guess sitting in a room smoking lotus weed isn't great for story progression.
Yeah. So I guess as of right now, nobody has tried to get Tenzo out of his area. So what do you guys want to do?
I could also just be like, I'm
Can
out.
we
Yeah,
blow-
if you want, listen. If you want to wait till somebody gets you out, that's fine. If you feel you've gotten the information that you were looking for in that session, then you want to come out. Yeah, just do it. It's on you, dude. This is.
Yeah, I might as well then. If no one's gonna knock, then I'll go ahead and clear
when you
myself
wake
out.
up, we're like in a hippie drum circle around you, just baking the room out, waiting for you to wake up.
That's fine. It'll be a grand entrance. Everyone's fucking high.
Yeah. As you come out of your pocket dimension there, you're kind of you're standing there and you look around and you have Kaywin, Kavonian, Fatu, and Inafine surrounding you, just stoned out of their gourds, looking at you. Ruckus is laying on the floor next to Fatu. Nori's just sitting in the corner watching, and Chiron's just standing in the doorway of the living room, like, for fuck's sake.
How's everyone doing? Looks like you guys are doing pretty well.
Did you find your Spirit Journey formation anniversary?
Let me ask Chiron. Hey, how's everyone doing?
Have you learned anything about the multiverse theory?
Like, you know what? Never mind. Any information, guys, about Neverwinter? Can we get going on that, or how was
Apparently,
that
it's
scenario?
north. It's north of here.
It's north.
Anything
Archduke might be
crazy
there.
happened while I was in the sanctum?
Well, let me tell you. Last night we had an opportunity. A guy was offering to give us information on the exact location of the Archduke, and he was, and he was gonna give it to us. All he asked in return was for Kivonian here just to cuddle with him. And
How'd it go, Kavonia?
he sealed up like a turtle.
He gave off the impression you were all about love, Kavonian. So what happened? Nothing. You didn't go for it. You didn't try it out.
I didn't feel that guy's vibe. I didn't feel his
Well-
vibe. Plus, we don't know anything about the information he had.
Wrong equipment. That's what I say.
Didn't you guys hook up? I thought, but whatever. Anyways,
It was not consensual.
Yeah.
Why? Wait a minute. Why was you able to hook up with Chiron, but you didn't hook up with that gay demon dude?
Again,
Who said we hooked up? Once again, not.
all you know is we went into the same bed together.
He
That's it.
prefers angelic to the demonic.
Oh, so he likes angels. He bangs angels, not demons.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
I'm a celestial hot boy.
sounds a bit racist, but hey, we'll go with it.
Cavalian hate demons of all shapes and forms.
All right, well, let's get our asses into Neverwinter. I think we've been here long enough.
Yeah.
Do we even know how far from here north it is?
Did anybody find that out?
Once
We
again,
may have glazed over that information.
God damn it! You could have snuggled for that.
The dwarf gave me the same information that guy could have been. He's just a dick.
I mean, I think you could have at least let the guy buy you a drink.
That would have been a little bit of information. I'm sure you would have gotten out of that.
No. At least I think I did. I don't remember.
Well, then let's get some transport and then head north.
Agreed.
All right. Is there everybody in agreement?
Let's do it, man.
Okay. So as you guys all leave the house, semi-stoned, I'm gonna say you didn't have enough time to smoke yourselves stupid, where you'd have to make a Constitution save. So you're all just contact high. Just you walk outside. You're back in Baldur's Gate. Now what?
Well, we're looking for transportation, so I'm assuming we're looking for wagons and/or horses.
Yeah,
So let's
preferably
find-
horses this time.
Yeah, no more donkeys. Let's find a stable. I'll
All
take
right.
a magical beast if they exist in Baldur's Gate.
True.
All right. So
Maybe one giant.
are you gonna ask one of the citizens around the town, or are you just gonna?
I go
wander-
back to that dwarf armorer and I ask him about horses. I just say, I walk up to that dwarven guy. Is he there? Is he like working?
He's opening up his booth for the day. So he's like hanging up some of his leathers, and he's just I should go home. I should go back home to the mountain. Fucking city of evil.
I go, hello, my fair weathered friend.
Not this motherfucker again.
It's so nice to see you.
He turns around. He goes, "I'm going to give you 30 seconds to get the fuck out of my sight."
Well, before you do that, what do you know about horses in town?
I'm not even going to answer that fucking question. Do I look like I deal in horses?
Well, you and me, we got history. We got a history. We've already done a thing. We've got something going on, and I trust you now. Implicitly.
Give me a quick persuasion check.
All right. Oh, nice. That's nice.
Wait, can I help and give him advantage by throwing a piece of platinum on the counter?
Sure.
Done.
I say, I see through your gruff exterior. I know that you're a sweetheart underneath. And then I roll 10 plus 21.
Is that with advantage?
Oh, with advantage, sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I got the same thing. So 21 plus.
He's like, all right. Oh, that's platinum. All right. If you're looking for means of transportation, you're going to want to get into the main part of the city. The only thing you're going to find around here are three-legged horses and donkeys that shit every 5 minutes.
Nobody likes that. So we definitely have to go back into the city.
You're going to want a good stable. There's some by the castle. Those ones are going to overcharge you. If you're going to want to look for Tanook's Stable Farm, it's by the northern gate.
Chinook.
Tanook. TANOOK. You go see him. Double OK. That's his motto. You go see him, he'll give you a good deal.
Chinook's by the north gate. All right, thank you, my friend. It's been an honor knowing you.
Get fucked. He looks at Nora. He's like, "Ma'am."
When Cavonian turns around to walk away, he does that thing that a dog does after taking a massive shit, and he just like kicks dirt backwards and then just walks.
You're only getting dirt on the disgusting white suit.
He's like, "You're jealous. Don't be jealous." So if nobody else wants to go anywhere else, I would just say, let's go to Tanook's.
All right. As you guys are heading through the city, you walk by the same kind of the same area in a sense you were in yesterday. You walk by, as you're walking and continue walking north, you can see the library. There are some of the wizards are still standing outside. A lot of the glass in the windows is busted out. It looks like heavily damaged from the outside. You see some of the wizards talking to what only appears to be like just soldiers. You would assume they're kind of either military or like magistrate, kind of like police of the area. They're still figuring out what's going on. You continue north and north. Give me a who's going to be leading the way on this one?
I'd say Tinzo or Cavonian here.
Both of you guys give me survival checks because you don't know exactly, just to see how well you can navigate the party north.
Survive.
11, 15.
Okay.
18.
All right, perfect. So, as you pass the library, that's the farthest you've gone through the city to the north. As you continue going, you're kind of taking what alleyways and side roads that don't seem to truly be going north, and you're not 100% sure where you're going. But lo and behold, after probably about a good 25-30 minutes of walking straight, you end up it is a large city. You're approaching. You can see a large gate to the north. It's probably a couple hundred yards away, and with it you can start to smell the smell of horse manure, and you can hear the faint clopping of hooves on the ground. So as you're getting close to something with horses. As you approach the gate, you can see it off to your right. A moderate sized stable. Guys probably got about, I'd say, close to 24 horses. so like as Kavonian, give me a perception check.
$13.
13. You notice that among all the horses, there are a few that are much larger than the other one, and there's a few that are much more slender, kind of like sleek built. And you also notice 2 elephants. Yes.
Hmm. I think the elephants would work against us in the trying to be unseen category. But what does everybody else think? Because, are they male elephants with tusks?
One is. You can see tusks on one.
I lean over to Tenzo and I say, I'm really tempted.
That may be, but remember, we still have a target on our backs due to the shitty situation you put yourself in.
Stupid bitch.
I see what you did there. I was fighting for social justice, but it's all right. I see what you did there. But those tusks, they can be pretty useful.
That may be, but remember,
I heard
only
the
wanna go
animals
to the
can
next
be
world.
pretty chaotic.
Alive or dead? Because we're not killing them.
Oh, I want to ride it. Use it to like sweep people aside, like the Oliphants in Lord of the Rings.
I wanted that too. I was thinking about it. Right?
I mean, we
Those want to ride around.
Good character.
I do not mean it in that way.
technically speaking, we have plenty of money to buy all of it.
Do we know? Because last time we tried to buy horses, somebody made them like a small fortune per horse.
Oh, you mean in the Conan world that's based on Earth, where horses are fucking expensive? Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Tyboria.
Well, let's just go find out. Anyways, we're not even asking anybody yet for prices. So
Wait a minute. There's an elephant for sale.
There's two.
there's 2.
2 elephants for
One
sale.
female, one male.
Tusks, the other one doesn't.
Yes.
Is it hairy like a woolly mammoth?
No.
Okay. Does it talk like Ray Romano?
You'd have to go up and try talking to it.
Just go and shout in his
Can,
face.
can you talk? Can you talk to animals?
I can understand all it.
Brandon talks to animals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Caitlin, man. I'm gonna go up to the elephant and talk to him, see if he talks. Like Ray Romano.
Oh my god. It talks
All
back.
right. So as you guys walk up to the stable, you notice a man, a man kind of leaning up against the fence in the stable area where all the horses are, and a female, both human, walking around. The female's walking around in the stalls on the inside, kind of cleaning stuff up with a couple children. Fatu, as you approach the fence closest to the elephant, and it's just sitting there with its fucking trunk, kind of grabbing bushels of grass and into its face.
That's what they do.
And it kind of looks down at you, just like, and it stops mid feeding and just kind of looks at you.
How's it going?
That's how I met your mother.
The elephant just looks at you and goes, just trumpets really loud.
This one doesn't talk, guys.
So that's it with the elephant? That's all that you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, he just trunked at me.
Trunk.
Right? I mean,
Was that the male or the female elephant?
does anybody have an apple? Maybe we
That
can
was
feed it
that was the female. That was the one without the tusks.
Okay. I'm eyeballing the one with the tusks. How far is he from me?
If you How far from Fatu are you?
Well, we never established who was walking in what. I guess me and Tinzo were in the front. If I would assume we're kind of walking in a group that we're all kind of close to each other.
Okay. So let's say if you're standing next to Fatu as if you're like right behind him as he approaches the fence, the elephant with the tusks is probably about 20 feet off, like in front of you and to the right in the pen.
All right, then never mind. Where's the stable master? I'm gonna look for him.
Like it's two pens separated with like a galley of like walkway for anybody going through and going into the interior stable cells and all that. So he's off probably 10 feet to your left, just leaning on the opposite fence on the opposite for the opposite pen.
I walk towards him. I say, "Hi ho, my good man."
Oh, hey, how you doing?
I love that voice. I go, like, well, I came here to purchase some mounts and was very surprised to see these. Will we know what elephants are? Yeah, right.
I
Yeah.
mean, would you say elephants are from? If you think you know what an elephant is, elephants were on the planet you got. Like I would assume everybody came from.
That's the case. I would say, yeah.
Yeah. Fatu might know them as mammoths, but
All right. So I say, I was very surprised to see these two elephants here. Are they for sale?
oh, why yeah. I mean, all my fine animals here are for sale. The elephants they tend to be a little bit more pricey. That's why nobody ever really buys them. They think they want an elephant until they realize just how big and cumbersome these things really are.
Oh, are they tame or do they still need to be broken?
No, they're tame. I've had them for 2-3 years now. They do, especially if they respect you and you have a good relationship with them. They listen really well. They're good animals, but it's a lot to feed and to take care of an animal this big.
What's your asking price for the pair?
For the pair? I mean, normally I charge about 200 gold a piece for them. If you're willing to buy them both at the same time, I would set you up with all your tack and all that such, and some food for them for 400 gold. I would give you all the equipment with it.
And how many passengers can they take on their back?
I mean, he kind of scans the party. He's like, if you really wanted to, you could probably get 2 to 3 of you guys on each of them. I mean, comfortably. They're large animals.
Out of character. Are we talking like horse saddles made for an elephant, or are we talking like almost like mobile platforms like they had in Lord of the Rings?
They're large. They're more like large saddles. You can have something like that platform built for something like this, but he's just a simple stable master. He doesn't have stuff for like war.
And we don't have the time to hang around waiting out for that. All right, I say I'm strongly considering that, and maybe 2 of your fastest horses. But let me converse with my party.
Do you want to hear the prices of my horses?
I would like to. I would like that.
He whistles. I can't whistle. He whistles whoop to the. That's a horrible whistle. Into the pen, and a group of the horses come on over. 2 of them they're more heavily built. They're like kind of sturdy. They just look like your typical pack horse.
Mm.
A couple of them are much more slender. They're very sleek. They look like they can really move. And then one after the other four come up to you. One comes up that is literally head and shoulders bigger than both of them. This thing is like a Clydesdale on steroids, and it's just and this massive horse, and he's like, "All right, my draft horses here, your run of the mills. Those are about, sweetie, what were we charging for the draft horses? 50 gold piece just for, any one of them. These sleek, elegant looking motherfuckers. They'll get you out of a bind. They're about 70, 75. And that couple of them big motherfuckers. My pride and joys. They're bred for war."
Why does this get country so fast?
I know.
I said that one right there is a good one.
I
do declare.
I whisper to Fatu,
Foghorn Leghorn.
I think this guy fucks his horse.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Do you say that out loud?
He's like, they're my pride and joy. I've been breeding horses for, all my life. My father, his father, going back a couple hundred years. They are the peak of equestrian genetics.
They're the bee's knees, man.
They are.
Item 9 is the bee's knees.
Those are 400 gold apiece.
As much as both of the elephants?
Yes. They are almost as fast as these elegant ones. They are sturdy. They can carry a ton of weight, and they are fearless.
Does he have enough horses by themselves for all 7 of us? Or is there because
Yeah,
Chiron as well, yeah.
You're currently looking at 5 horses, and there's plenty more still in this large pen.
Okay. I say, all right, I don't think your prices are that terrible. Let me just converse with my group on their needs, and we'll come back and talk turkey.
Well, I'll be here all day.
All right. And then I turn around and I go back to the group. Actually, first I walk right up to Inafine. And I say,
Okay.
Inafine, you can talk to animals, right?
What's the thing?
Well, go ahead, tell.
Yeah, I think I can. Well, I can understand them if they speak to me. Well, yeah, I guess I can speak to them in my own language, and then whatever they say, I'll be able to understand.
Doesn't one of us have the ability to speak with animals?
Anyway.
Kaywin.
Oh, okay. Retcon. I walk over to Kaywin and I say, hey, you can talk to animals, right?
I just look at him.
I think he's still mad at you for trying to fight him last night.
Did I try to fight him last night?
Yeah.
No, we tried to fight the other guy.
Oh,
No,
that's
he threw a beer. He threw
Yeah,
a beer in the guy's face and then punched you in the face. And he
He
didn't.
swung at him. He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Why did I do that? I'm out of character. I forget why that all happened.
You're trying to create
I don't know.
a diversion or
Oh
something.
yeah, I was like, I yelled bar fight after that to try to
Yeah.
like
So
distract him.
you threw your mug in the tiefling guy's face, and instead of hitting him, you swung on Kaywin, and you missed.
But I think he got the idea of what was going on. And I feel he would have done the same thing in my position.
Well, it seems he didn't, and he's giving you the silent treatment.
Not really giving the silent treatment. I'm just more like, okay, yeah, and
Okay, Kevonian waits for an awkward amount of time because he's waiting for a response, thinking you're still going to respond. And you're still giving me the look. Okay, so Kevonian goes, I want elephants,
they're slow.
but they're powerful.
But-
Nobody's gonna fuck with us if we're on an elephant.
But
But
they're gonna see us
are
coming a
expensive.
mile away because we're slow.
That's why we also get horses. And, people can scout ahead on the horses.
Why don't we just get horses?
Cavonian yells to the rest of the party. Does anyone else want an elephant?
They're slow, and the smell of the shit alone will give away our position.
Actually, elephants can run up to 40 miles an hour.
For very short distances. A horse has
Like a dwarf.
way more stamina.
Or I have an idea. Tell me where the guy is so I can go buy my fucking horse.
Yeah, that or we rob this guy and we don't pay anything. We just take his...
Chiron just kind of points over to like, just to the left, like he's right over there.
All right, let's go, Chiron. Let's go get this fucking horse.
Yeah, all right.
Now I walk over to Inafine and I say, "You wanted an elephant, right?" Oh, she's not. She's not.
Is it me? Are we talking to me? Sorry.
No, I said
No,
to
no.
Inafine.
Inafine.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I walk over to her and I actually say, "You wanted an elephant, right? It's not just me."
No, I wanted it. I want me and Fonzie to ride it into battle. Or just through towns and demand
Well,
things.
why are you volunteering me right now?
Because you gotta sit in the front and I sit right behind you and it will look awesome.
There's 2 elephants. You could each ride one.
But then I wanted
But
to
if they
ship.
don't need to,
I mean, true.
What is going on here?
We could put Ruckus on the back.
Now I'm throwing the dog on top.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, or
Essentially, this elephant becomes a tank. No one knows it, or an RV. One of the two.
My thing was I wanted to have Kaywin speak to the elephant and basically be like, "Does it want to come with us? And will it fight for us?" Kind of deal.
Good.
Because an elephant, I feel, can be very useful, especially if we have someone that can talk to it.
I mean,
Just give it tons of treats
the
and
one
then
with the
ask.
tusks looks pretty badass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I do agree with Kaywin. The horses have more stamina. We're gonna get us where we gotta go faster.
We can get them both.
Wait, what if we
What
like
if we
Why
walk up?
are you trying to separate us?
because 2 people could be the scouts and use the horses and go ahead of us. And or like however many could fit on the horses, and then we'd be the strength in the back.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
We have the the elephant will bring up the rear, and we
Yeah.
have a couple of people on horses that go out ahead. And then if we have to take off, elephants can run, and they can knock down trees to get out of the way.
Well, we would just be coming at people with a regular old animal kingdom, wouldn't we?
Yes.
A
that's-
dog, an elephant, bears.
Let's Ace Ventura this. Come to me, my woodland friends.
I mean, listen. If Kaywin can actually talk to the elephant, and the elephant is willing to fight with us,
Yeah.
and we have a viable
It's gotta be a willing.
vehicle /
Participant.
weapon,
Yeah.
It's gonna take some convincing.
then I
Kaywin is being Kaywin.
might
Treats.
be interested in purchasing that elephant.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll give you 5 gold to talk to the elephant.
I guess. Sure. Let's see. Yes. Sure. I'll talk
real
to the
quick,
elephant.
let me handle Tinzo and Chiron. So Tinzo, you walk up to the fella at the gate. What do you say to him?
How's it going, friend? I'm pretty sure the bright-looking one in the suit is gonna come back and purchase
Now,
something outrageous.
I will tell you what, that man's suit is fantastic.
I sense somebody talking about me. I look over and I smile, and there's a glint in my teeth. Give him a thumbs up.
I mean, you can see him from a mile away.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned of. But
Keep it as a
Do you
Pick
have
someone
any-
an elephant.
do you have any quick horses? Straight to the point. They're pretty nimble, pretty fast.
Oh, why, yeah. I was telling your friend there in the snazzy suit. I've got my normal run-of-the-mill horses here. I got my big old pride and joys over there, the war horses.
Let me
And I
ask you
got
about
these-
that one. What's so special about him besides him being your pride and joy? What's going on with that guy?
The war horse?
Mm-hmm.
War horses, they're tough animals. they can, if you want to bear them down with weight, they can carry a ton of weight. They can still move pretty quick because they're very muscular animals, and like if in a pinch they'll fight. They're not weak-minded. They are very, very proud, violent even.
Mhm.
And how much is he?
The warhorse, my pride and joy. Like I told your friend, 400 gold.
400 gold. Okay. And on a side note, do you have any, let's say, I don't know, eagles, owls, anything that might be of a scout nature in your stable here?
Sorry about that, friend. I mean, I've only ever handled animals of the riding variety, horses, and I came across those elephants a few years past, and they're starting to grow on me. But mostly, it's my whole life's been horses.
Okay.
If you
What-
want, you can I'm sure you can find an aviary somewhere in the city that'll have some falcons or owls or eagles, something.
Do they have birds big enough to fly on, sir? I scream that from the back when I hear him talking about birds.
Yeah.
He looks over Tinzo's shoulder. He's like, anything that big isn't getting held by any normal man or dwarf or elf or anything like that. Those things, they live up in the mountains. They do what they want.
So wait a minute. You're telling me there are things big enough to ride in the air?
Well, yeah. I mean, haven't you seen dragons?
Sir, I'm a simple dwarf. I come from the mountains. Okay? Just about blacksmithing and war.
Don't dragons live in caves?
Touche.
But yeah, he looks back at you. He goes, "But yeah, if you're looking for something fast, I have my riding horses here. They are a bit faster. They're not as hardy as my draft horse or my war horse.
Yeah, first you
But they can get you out of a pinch if you're trying to get somewhere quick."
Okay.
shake and bake, baby.
Kaywin, can you come over here real quick?
While Kaywin's walking over, Chiron just looks at him. He goes, "I want the big fucker." He goes, and the guy looks at him. And he goes, "The prize?" He goes, "Yeah, I want the horse." What's his name? Dutch? Yes.
Rachel?
So he's going to spend. Hold on. How much for tack? Oh heavens! He spends 450 gold. He's got himself a full setup. Extras. Manage extras. Mount.
Well, I was gonna ask Kaywin to talk to the horse that you just purchased. See the allegiance here, just like what Kavonian was trying to do earlier with the elephants. But you go ahead and you do you then.
Okay.
I tell Kaywin, never mind. He bought the horse. He gets kicked off that horse. Who knows?
I slowly back away and turn around and look back at the rest of the group.
Listen, I don't know what's going on.
But we both want elephants.
I think we both want elephant.
Yeah.
Oh my god. God damn it, DM.
What happened? Sorry.
Well, they're gonna buy horses. I was gonna ask Kaywin what the allegiance of the horse you just purchased is, but you just went ahead and got yourself a full getup. And now, what's the next horse after that war horse?
You've got it's the draft horse or the riding horse.
I'll go with the riding horse.
All right. He looks at you. He goes, "Friend, that'll be 75 gold piece. Make it if you want for saddle and bridle and the full kit, it'll be an even 100."
All right. I just tossed him a platinum.
All right. So go over real quick to your extra where it says extras, like action, spells, inventory, extras, manage extras. There should be a category for mount, and then like you can filter it and just add yourself a riding horse.
Okay. Okie doke.
All right, so
I will follow his lead and take the other one.
the other riding horse. There's more than that. There's more than just the two.
That's fine. I want a fast one.
All right, so do the same thing. Kind of take the 100 gold out of your your currency. All right, Kavonian, Kaywin, Fatu, and Enophine. What are you guys doing?
I think we were still down with having Kaywin talk to that elephant, right?
Sure.
Okay.
So me and Kaywin walk over to the fence, and I tell him and I say, get the attention of the dude elephant, the one with the tusks.
Who you tell that to, Kaywin or Fatu?
Kaywin.
Okay, I cast Speak with Animals and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
The elephant with the tusk immediately turns its head towards you, just kind of rears up a second. He's like, "Hey, yo."
Don't be alarmed. I've
Is he-
conversed with your kind before.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
What do you
except
want?
where I come from, your type is a little bit bigger and hairier.
This thing is 20 feet tall and 20 feet long. It's way bigger than like and your average elephant. This thing's massive.
So my friends and I, mostly my friends, I for the record, I would not subject a noble creature such as yourself to this ludicrous idea. But my friends, I don't really even call them friends, more like associates. My associates here would like to know if you'd like to join them on a quest, if you will.
I mean, you don't seem to like them too much. Why should
No,
I
no,
join?
no, no. They're perfectly fine individuals. They will treat you well. They will treat you with respect and such of a beast of your stature. See, look, they're waiting.
I'll give him lots of snacks.
So the people you just consider your associates, I'm supposed to believe they're gonna take good care of me, though.
Look, I fell through a portal while I was hunting after a magic bird talked to me.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Neither did I.
Roll for persuasion.
Okay. That's a 16.
He looks at you. He goes, I mean, they seem kind of nice. Why don't you have them come over and introduce themselves?
Okay. I turn over to the other guys and be like, okay. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go ride a horse. No offense.
All right.
But I might climb on top of you and fire some arrows off if you don't work, because I think that'd be pretty ninja.
That seems pretty cool.
Right? Okay. So here are these guys.
So I was right next to you.
The elephant looks at you and just looks at you, Kevonian, and just kind of.
I prostrate myself and I bow before him, showing respect.
Is anyone seeing this? But I think he's shaking his head at Vonian like he doesn't like him.
He kind of takes a step back. Something about you, he's not really feeling. Maybe it's that ridiculous white suit. He's not feeling the vibe.
I take the hood off.
He trumpets loudly.
He's super startled. What the hell's going on?
I turn around and it's like, he likes me. He thinks it's awesome.
I yell out, shake your head no if you don't like him.
He doesn't understand you, Tinzo.
I know, but you never know.
He rears up on his hind legs and then comes back down. Big squish on the ground in front of you. Where's Fatu?
Bathroom?
Hey, he's got to be in the bathroom.
Oh, there he is.
All right. Well, I was gonna say we'll wait for him.
I'm here. What's up?
All right. So Kaywin talked the elephant into like the elephant's like, why doesn't your friends come up and introduce themselves? And then Kaywin just walked away. So the elephant's kind of eyeing like he's not really digging Kavonian's vibe. So he turns his attention to you and Enafine, and he's kind of just like, ugh.
Yes, the
Diamond
little voice.
Enafine reaches into her bag, she says, and pulls out a bunch of snacks for him. And offers them
Whatever
up.
I have, whatever we got.
Whatever
from
she
the
has
last
in her
time.
bag, she says she offers up to him. And I
Okay.
just, hey, big fella.
The trunk comes down, starts sniffing your hand, the snacks in your hands, and just sucks them up. And the elephant's just kind of like, if you want to like reach in and like kind of touch it, pet it, whatever, kind of do your avatar like bonding with it. Give me an animal handling. Both of you give me animal handling rolls with advantage because you fed them first.
Kavonian is still bowing in front of this elephant, by the way.
He kind of looks at you just.
Kavonian's in his head like, I saw this somewhere. I was told that you do this until the elephant acknowledges you, and you don't move.
Can't hear you.
Oh, I was
She
going
rolled
to
a
say.
13, I rolled a 21.
So, as you both reach in to you're petting the elephant, it kind of just like it's kind of getting a little bit more into everything, and it kind of steps back, and it like kind of leans back onto its kind of like it's bowing to you guys. Like it kind of just like lowers itself, and it looks back over to Kavonian, and it's just like. And then it turns away and walks over towards
I asked
back
Kavonian,
of the pen.
I asked Kywin, I said, Elf, one more favor. Just ask the elephant if he has a name.
Are we talking to me or her?
I'm talking to you,
Kaywin.
Kywin.
Because we're both elf.
So is Kavonian,
Okay, and half of Kavonian.
half of me.
Sure. I talked to this like they want to know your name.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Please be
What?
Sylvester.
Please be what?
Please be Sylvester.
No.
Alone.
He goes, well, when I was just a little elephant, my mommy always called me Rocky.
Sure.
Because I used to pick up and throw rocks.
Oh, how cute. I'm talking to an elephant.
So his name is Rocky. Do you tell us that?
Yes.
Rocky. I like it.
Me too.
I'm going to call him Rocco for short.
Oh my, Rock's already sure. No, you have to call him by what he wants. We have to respect him.
Rocky looks Emily.
You have to call him by his pronouns.
Emily.
Yeah. Kaywin asked him his pronouns. I was kidding.
Oh my god.
It's Zimzer.
Okay. So are you going to go buy the elephant?
Yes.
Oh, they're gonna buy the elephant. I'm not paying for the elephant.
We hear his name Rocky. We look at each
Oh,
other.
I'm not paying for
We
the
both look at the fine gentleman and say, We want this elephant.
You just want the one?
Are they bonded?
I mean, I don't really know. They seem to get along pretty all right. They haven't tried killing each other, but
I talked to him. I was like, "Does your friend want to come?"
Small elf with the loot. Pay for the other elf. Elephant.
Yeah.
He's got to have an English accent.
the other one's female, and do you talk to the other one, or do you talk?
Yeah,
to
I'd be like, "Does your mate want to come?"
Rocky looks at the other. He goes, "Her? That's not my mate. I mean, I don't give a shit about her.
Apologies, I just assumed you were together.
No, we just kind of got caught relatively close to the same time."
Well, that fucking sucks.
I don't need that.
No, we don't. Well, I mean, we could buy it to free them.
All right,
We
so
can let the
A
other one.
waste of gold.
settle down, Clit. All right, let's not be trying to break out all the animals today.
Why not?
All right, how about this?
I have enough money to buy the other one.
We get this rocky elephant and we find its mate because clearly he said this is not my mate, so he has a mate somewhere.
Yes, I say we do
Side
both.
quest.
But yeah, but if you find his mate, then eventually you're gonna have to let him go.
Well, yeah,
Let 'em
that's
go.
fine. I was playing anyway.
All right.
I hope it's Dutch, that big ass horse.
Listen, if we bond with this elephant, then clearly he's gonna protect us like we're one of his own.
Yes, which is why we also should get the other elephant. So
But they
we have
don't-
two.
But that's not really like they get along.
It doesn't matter. They
You're-
won't have to
you're-
get
no,
along.
we're not doing
We
this.
have to free the other one.
I mean, he doesn't really. I turned to them. He's like, "I don't think he really knows or cares about her."
We have to free her for her own sake.
Oh,
She-
I do.
The Chinook, the guy who you've been talking to, he's like, I mean, if you guys don't want her, that's fine. I'm taking mighty good care of them. But I mean,
all right.
I
You
turn
figure-
to
Wait,
him,
wait.
I say, you realize if you free her, she's just going to get caught again.
And by maybe by
Our captivity would save them.
Ask Kaywin to ask her what she wants. I'm giving her the
Oh,
choice.
we're asking too many questions.
No.
here.
Look,
I-
My friends say they'll
forget.
free her if she wants to come. Tell her to give us
forget.
some sort of sign.
We've been jumping from world to world.
This is true.
Yeah, but if we just dip, they'll be fine. They'll be like in their own little jungle heaven. Cause we got what we wanted from them, and then they got what they wanted, and then we just leave. We part ways.
You live in some kind of Cinderella, Snow White fairy tale world. Let me tell you.
I know.
We won't get that money
Wait,
back.
what did the elephant say?
Rocky looks. As Kaywin starts, he goes, "Hey, Barbara, you want these fine people to buy you so they can free you?
I mean, she can come with us too.
or you want to go with them? I mean, this pointy-eared fella seems to they want to take us with them."
I, for the record, don't care.
And then the female elephant kind of turns around, looks at him, looks back at you guys, and she starts kind of trumpeting back to Rocky, and Kaywin hears like, "Oh God, humans and elves."
Oh, not too nice.
Make way so I can stomp my stomp.
Oh. Sounds like a real cunty tone. I think,
Really?
I think we should leave this one.
Let's leave Beverly behind, or whatever her name was.
I mean, I'll go with them, but I'm not fighting for anybody.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that.
Yeah, you're right.
How about Barbara just stays behind
And gets
and
taken
we
care
take
of.
Rocco?
Wait. I want to go to the guy who owns him, Tanuk, right? That's his name.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to give him. We have a lot of money, right? So I was gonna give.
Whoa!
Hold on. Hold on. Can I finish?
I
my
like
sentence?
how we have a lot of money, right?
Wait.
I already gave him a platinum.
I was gonna say I'm gonna give him like a tip of like 1,000 gold or whatever.
1,000.
I have a lot. I'll check it
A
right now.
1,000.
Gave him a platinum.
To say to say,
Tinzo gave him platinum.
okay,
Okay.
well,
Much
I'll give
more
him the
platinum versus
to
gold.
to make sure that he takes good care of Barbara and doesn't sell her. Tell him to not sell her and just take care of her life.
Chiron's sitting on his war horse. He looks over. He goes, "That sounds pretty fucking stupid to me."
Dude, I want to make sure she's taken care of.
Rocky, come get this one.
What?
Can Rocky just scoop her up real quick?
As you point, the elephant kind of picks up what you're saying, and he comes over with his trunk and just wraps it around Inafine, picks her up and puts her on his back.
Thanks, Rocco. Go on. Come on.
And he starts walking around the bed.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
What?
You're so happy to be on the elephant. You've
Completed
completed
everything she just said. Listen, I feel like if I give you like a piece of copper, you can buy her a pack of smokes because she sounds like she knows her way around a Pall Mall, if you ask me. All right?
But I wanted to.
What's the elephant cost, sir?
If you're just buying the one with your, are you gonna need one or two saddles?
I guess 2 saddles. Throw 2 on that bitch.
You know what? Since it's a heck of a sale, nobody's ever really shown real interest. 250 gold, and I'll hook you up with all you need.
I will pay that.
Yay!
All right. So same thing to you guys. Go over to your extras. Scroll down to mounts. Add yourself an elephant. Elephants are pretty solid. They have 70-something hit points. All right. Now Kaywin and Kevonian. What kind of horses are you guys buying?
Well, I'll let Brandon go because.
No. I'm gonna let you go first because I'm gonna try and work something here.
Okay.
I'm gonna haggle with him.
That's gonna be good. Kevonian goes back to what was his name? Tanook?
Tanook.
Oh, okay, I was right. Kevonian goes back to Tanook and he goes, well, it looks like I got you a pretty good sale today. What could you do? Which one was the fast horse? The draft horse? No, that's just the regular
Riding horse.
The riding horse. What kind of deal could you throw me on a riding horse with all the fixins?
I mean, you guys have brought me a good amount of business today. I could cut you a deal about, say, save you 10 gold. For the whole kit and caboodle. In and out of the door, 90 gold piece.
Could you do 85?
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. P. Yeah, I like persuasion. Oh, drop that. Blah, blah, blah. Why can't I think 17?
7. Okay, you just beat it. He goes, yeah, you know what? I can do that. 85 gold piece. I mean, you're bringing me some good business on the day. 85 gold piece.
With a spectacular attitude.
I mean, I can't turn down a man in such a handsome suit.
You know what? I'll give you 86 gold.
Oh,
just for that comment.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Thank you, sir. I put I give him the money and I walk over to the horse. And I just kind of I just want to get a feel for how it is with me. Like I want to be in a posture where I'm not threatening and it knows I'm a companion. I'm a good person for it or whatever.
Okay. Are you going to bow to it?
I kind of just walk over to it with my hands like I want to pet it, but I get kind of close and I wait for it to come closer to me, essentially.
All right.
Like when you hold out your hand to let a dog smell it, kind of thing.
Yeah. As you approach the animal, it's kind of getting a little jumpy around you. There's something about that white suit that the animals are just not feeling. So it's just kind of. It's not feeling it. So I'm gonna need you to give me an animal handling check at disadvantage.
Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Plus 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Wow, still a good roll. So the animal's just kind of, it's not feeling, it's kind of bucking a little bit, but as you slowly approach it, it's okay, fella, it's okay.
I
And
do
you
that
find-
Aragorn thing where I kind of like put my hand, start rubbing it, and I start speaking Elvish to it.
You're in doing so, you're able to soothe the animal, and it kind of realizes like you're not some horrifying terror of pure light. It relaxes. Do you want to give it a treat or anything out of your pocket, or you want to feed it some lotus weed?
I really want to bond with this animal on a spiritual level, so I take out my barrel of lotus weed and I give it a like thumb-sized bud to nibble on.
Okay. So you see it gets all that weird horse lip thing, and it sucks it off your hand, and it's kind of chilling there for a second, and then all of a sudden its pupils get real dilated, and it's just like, yeah.
Now he's on my level.
All right.
I pull him out of the thing. I already added it. And we said 86 gold, right? Okay, let me just take that out, and then I'm done.
All right, Kaywin.
Okie doke. Well, now that I've gone over all his stock that's been on his lot, I'm just generally unimpressed. And I'd be like, "That's all you got?"
He looks at you. He's like, "Well, friend, I don't. Other than legendary creatures and majestic beasts of the wilderness, I don't really know what else you'd be looking for." I'm not totally sure on anything here. What do you recommend for a traveler of these parts? I'm not from here. Well, I don't know what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to ride around and get from point A to point B, you're just your regular old horse. If
In
you
an expedient fashion, if need be.
The riding horse is the fastest thing I got. But it's if you're planning on getting yourself into some trouble, you might find yourself hoofing it yourself. The war horse is moderately quick, and it's a little more hard. It's more hardy. Or you can take the elephant, so you can.
The elephant is all. No, I think I'm good on the elephant.
All right.
I walk up to him. I'm like, "Hey, any sacks of food and maybe even some barrels of water so that I can take along with me for my horse and
Oh yeah, that's part of the whole kit that I give you. You got a saddle. I give you some rations for the horse, a water skin.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not cheap with that, man. I got more than enough.
All right, sounds good.
I guess I'll take the war horse. I'm not crazy about it. Can you do me some sort of deal where I don't have to pay? You've gotten a lot of our money already today. Why don't you say you just do me a solid and just let me take this one.
Can't you just give me one of those free horses?
I'm sorry. I must have misheard you.
Yeah, I want to use a persuasion check.
I'll pay for it.
What's that?
I was gonna pay for it.
She'll pay for it then.
He wants that free 99.
I'll allow that.
It's a horsey.
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll pay for
He
it.
goes,
Then it's on her. Whatever the lady likes, I will settle with.
okay. He looks. He goes, I'll make you a deal similar to what I made your friend. I won't charge you for. You're getting you're getting an expensive horse to begin with. I'll give you the whole kit and the saddle, everything added into that the regular price. So 400 gold, you got yourself a war horse and everything involved with it.
How about 350?
No, just give him the 4. He takes good care of these animals. I'll give him.
Who's paying?
I'll pay for it.
All right, so
I'm trying to find her the best deal possible. 350.
I don't skip on animals.
Okay, fine.
All right, so you're saying 400.
$1,000 just to keep his inventory.
Yeah. So Enafine, all right, take another 400 out for the war horse. Kaywin, go to your extras and add that war horse into your mount.
Did Nori get one?
She did. She got a riding horse.
Oh,
As Kaywin gets on his war horse, Chiron kind of saddles up. He's like, "Nice choice. Yeah, did you figure out the name of that one?"
No, I want to say hello to the horse.
The horse is like, "Hey." What's your name?
I'm Kaywin. What's your name?
Before this guy owned me, my previous owner just kept calling me Sledge Deadweight.
oh my god.
And what's new? A guy named Sledge Deadweight.
That's a
Funny.
small world, huh?
Indeed. Anyway, I'm going to be riding you.
All right.
Not going to lie, full disclosure, there will be some danger, and I might potentially leave you abandoned in the middle of nowhere with no place to go.
I mean, thanks for being upfront with me. I'm cool with all that as long as you're not like really weird.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
After that, you can do whatever they want. I don't care. I'm not coming back here.
All right, let's go, man. So as you guys settle, you're all set. I'm marking that down. Sledge Deadweight.
I'm just going to call you Horse.
As everybody's getting their saddles on, you hear a moderate commotion coming from the gate to your left. Suddenly what looks to be a soldier, an elvish man in a full suit of armor comes riding through the gate on the back of his own personal riding horse. It's kind of got armor on, matching the sigils you've seen around town for the city of Baldur's Gate. As he gets through the gate, he hops off his horse and he's like, "Everybody, oh, by the gods, the goblin army, it's been seen again in the High Moors." He's like, they're trying to cut off the path between us and Neverwinter. I don't know what their plan is, but there have been reports of just trolls, just hordes of them. If you leave the city, please be careful. I have to let the Duke know. This could get bad. And he runs off into the city.
I turned to the group. I said, "Did he just say they're north of us?"
That sounds about right.
And we have to head north.
And you want to head north in an elephant.
Well, now I'm glad we have the elephant if there's an army against us.
You're welcome.
So the other one wants to stomp around. We can't buy that one because it's crazy, right?
Also, I have magic that can make the elephant even bigger. Or smaller.
Why would you want to make the elephant smaller unless you're making yourself smaller?
Maybe he wants to throw a pocket elephant at somebody.
Hey, if the Ant-Man rules apply, he's still got the same momentum, the same girth.
Imagine you could make an elephant like fit in your palm of your hand, and then you shove it down somebody's throat, and it returns back to normal size inside of them.
I
That'd be
mean,
sick way to-
theoretically, he could
that'd be
do
a-
that.
Yeah, theoretically you could. That'd be a sick way to kill somebody.
It would also be a sick way to kill the elephant too, because then you're dissolving the elephant in their like stomach acids, and then it's
It
just
takes
like
time.
bones and bits coming through.
You gotta make some Constitution
Yeah.
saves.
Yeah.
What are we doing, guys?
We gotta go where we gotta
Does
go.
did he? I just kind of roll my eyes and I yell, "You there? How large is this army?"
I don't know.
Why you scream like that?
He's running away. He just goes, I don't know.
Wow.
Are you still talking to me?
Rocco, up!
Say, Kaywin, ask the elephant if he
You're
can.
already up there.
Nice.
Now I'm jumped up there with you, and I'm like, listen, let's ride. I assume you tossed him a treat.
Oh yes. Hey, he reaches for it. I have to lean down for it.
Okay. So we're ready to go.
Where's Ruckus?
He's gonna run behind. He's a dog. He's gonna run.
Okay.
Jesus, woman.
I yell out to the guy that we just bought all the animals from. How many hours to Neverwinter?
How many hours? I think you mean how many days. That's an easy two-day ride. Neverwinter's a trip.
And the
Is there
elvish
any way to
and
do it without
He goes.
being?
He explains. He goes, "Have you?" He goes, "Y'all really aren't from around here, are you guys?" He goes, "All right. When you leave the city," he goes, "Do you need directions?"
Yes.
Okay. He explains. He goes, "As you leave the city, the road forks, one to the left, one to the right." He goes, "The one to the right leads you past and through the fields of the dead. You don't want to go that way. It's not good news."
or do we?
I don't want to go down that road.
There's a lot of
He
history
goes-
down that road over there.
He goes, "You're going to want to head on the road to the left. All right? As you take, well, I'm actually, I was going to have you guys to do this, but considering you bought like all of his good shit, he's just going to give you the information because you're good people. So you're going to want to take the road to the left. About 6 hours down the road, you're going to come to a river crossing. Now, this river, the bridge, you're going to want to cross it as fast as possible. The river, as you go over, you'll notice it's not a normal river. It's really eerie. You don't want to fall in that water. It's called the Trollclaw Ford. It's in a small area, just there's some craggle rocks, and it's not a pretty area. You want to get through there as fast as possible. After that, you're going to keep heading north. The road, you're going to approach the high moors where that guy was saying that the goblin army was seen again. That's going to be off to your east. Now, the road's going to continue going north, and it's going to break west. You're going to come across an old abandoned castle. That's Dragonspear Castle. All right? As you continue, you're on the tradeway. It's a heavily utilized road, so you're not gonna be the only ones traveling. At this point, you're gonna be in between the Misty Forest to your right, with the high moors off even farther to the east, and Trollbark Forest to your left. Now, you want to stay on this road. You're going to come across a place called The Way Inn. It's a nice little tavern. And by the time you get there, you should be crashing for the night. All right? As you continue going on, you're going to come across a couple little towns, hamlets. One's called Bowshot. There's this handful. It's a really small place. Not even worth stopping in. All right, you're going to go through there. You're going to go through another hamlet called Liam's Hold. Same deal. Same thing with Gillian's Hill. It's just a bunch of small little villages on this really populated trade route. They kind of popped up when people their businesses kind of flopped and they just stopped and build a house. Then you're gonna end up running into Daggerford. That's a small town. That's an actual town. I mean, once you're there, you're close to halfway. As you continue going a bit north and west, you're gonna come into Waterdeep. That's a city. It's right on the ocean, right on the sea. From there, you continue north. You're gonna reach another point where the road splits. You're gonna want to stay to the left. It's gonna take you down along the coast, and then you're gonna find yourself in the Sword, riding along the Sword Mountains. From there, as you keep going, you're gonna find another couple taverns, another couple villages, and about another day or so, just a straight ride, and you'll end up in Neverwinter. But you want to stay to the left, and you want to stay on the main road if possible, because especially if that army's around, if what he's saying is true, man, you're gonna want to at least get to Waterdeep as fast as you can. Because if that army beats you there, I don't know what to tell you.
Now, let me ask you. That first fork, if we go right, will that still take us to Neverwinter?
Not at all. That'll take you due east.
Forget the rest of my question.
If I'm correct, if you just follow that and you stay on that, because that kind of breaks off too. I mean, you can get back on the tradeway, but it takes you a bit out of the way. It makes your trip a lot longer. You gotta kind of you're gonna be heading due east, and then it breaks off again, and then you can either go south or north, and then you got to come back west. It's a whole thing, man. Like, you're just better off staying to the left and just crossing that bridge as fast as possible.
But it would keep us away from that army.
I mean, it depends which way we don't know which way that army's going. If they're coming down here, then you're gonna run into it either way. If they're going north, who knows? They could be going east. They could not exist. I don't know. I just own horses.
All right. Does anyone else have any other questions?
No, let's get out of here before the army catches us.
All right.
Onward, Rocco.
Everybody, you start heading out.
I'm calling my horse Rimshot.
Rimshot? Not rim job?
Rimshot.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get an elephant token.
Token elephant. I'll be right. Whoa.
Wait, that's Tenzo. And a fiend. Fight 2. Okay. And everybody else is on their horses. And let me just add in. So as you guys you're making your way north, you come to that first fork. I take it you guys just stay to the left, like he said. Okay. So you're heading north. Road seems quiet. You're passing some other, some regular people as you're going. How fast do you guys want to be traveling? Like, do you want your animals to be going just at a normal traveling pace, or do you want to be going like full tilt, like full sprint? Or like a nice slow trot?
Slow trot.
I would say trot for now.
I can't hear you, Brandon.
we need to make time, right? So
I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's any time limit on you guys getting to Neverwinter. I think the question is more if the situation of potentially running into an army.
that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to get where we need to get as fast as we need to get there. So we need to ride like the wind. Yeah.
So you guys are going full tilt.
I mean, I'd say so. Yeah, as much as the horses and elephant are willing to give us.
Okay. So as you leave, as Baldur's Gate leaves your sight on the horizon, you guys really open up your horses, and Kavonian, Nori, Tinzo, and Tinzo, you guys, like, as you see Kaywin just take off, like, get his horse into a full run. You guys immediately, you guys kind of follow suit, and you immediately start pulling away from the rest of the party. Like, your horses are faster by a decent, not like a crazy clip, but you're pulling slowly away from Kaywin and Chiron. You are leaving Fatu and Enafine on that elephant. Like, you guys are creating a moderate-sized gap in between them. Now, do you guys slow up and keep pace with the elephant, or?
Yeah, I'm fine. To give the horse a break.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are going the elephant. You kind of notice, Fatu, and if you guys notice that this elephant, while it's hitting its stride, it's going at a pretty good clip, but not as fast as the horses. But you also feel as you're riding it that the speed it's going, it's not affecting the elephant. The elephant, this is like nothing to Rocky.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I guess he likes to run.
He's I'm built for this.
All right. Well, I'll just tell him keep pace with the with the horses, Rocky.
As much as possible.
I mean, you don't understand what the elephant is saying. Only I do.
Yeah. Fatu, give me a quick perception check.
Nat 20.
As you're going, and as you feel this while riding on Rocky's back, you suddenly hear on the wind the tune of "Gonna Fly Now." And you are inspired by Rocky. So give yourself an inspiration point, which I would write that down, because what that'll do is that'll give you can use it to get advantage on a roll.
You can put that on your character sheet that you have 1 point of inspiration.
Yeah.
Right on the top.
Yep. So as you're sitting there, you're like, yes, Valhalla. And you guys are making you're making great time. You're covering ground quick. Tinzo or Nori, actually both of you, give me just straight D20 rolls.
It should be "Listen to Your Heart." That was the name of the song. Listen to your heart.
At a 9. Both got 9.
Same. I got 9.
Okay. All right. So you guys are cruising. You're cruising through the countryside, and you're approaching. You see these weird rock formations coming up ahead of you, and you're going. And as you kind of approach them and you come in, you Where is it?
Oh.
You approach. Wow. Like you're approaching a bridge. You see this bridge off in the as you're approach. Wow, that's tiny. Hold on a second.
That's what she said.
No, like dude, look at yourselves on the fucking map.
God,
Oh yeah.
enormous.
Are we on the bridge or how are we next to it?
Hold on.
She's loading
Oh.
us. Hold on.
Wow, that is ridiculous. How
Well, hold on, dude. Well,
I'm gonna zoom in. So all right, you guys,
let's zoom in.
Batu, Nori. Yeah, you gotta like really zoom in for this. Where the hell is Ruckus?
Somebody's upside down.
That's Fatu.
Is he? Yes, he is. There we go. All right. Now. Okay. So you guys approach the bridge, and as you get towards onto the bridge, like the edge of it, you notice the water is black, pitch black, like, which is odd considering that it's early afternoon. Now, the bridge seems a bit rickety as you approach it. How do you guys want to approach this?
I say out loud, this is probably the bridge that we need to cross quickly.
Mhm.
And we were warned not to fall into the water at all.
Yes, but I assume now we're gonna have to go very carefully because we're walking with a
Elephant.
what I assume is a 10-ton elephant.
Cavonian picks up a rock and he throws it into the river.
The rock lands as it hits the water. It kind of you see I don't want to say smoke, but as it goes in, you see kind of like a glint of green as the water breaks the surface, and then it disappears into the blackness.
That doesn't look good. Who wants to go first?
Can we test that? Like, can the elephant put its like one paw or leg on like the first wooden piece of the bridge?
Yep.
Okay.
What is it?
Like as opposed to how the bridge looks on the map, the bridge is complete. Like there's not a hole in it. The bridge is complete. As Rocky steps, like kind of slowly steps onto the bridge, it bears his weight.
All right, Rocky, let's go.
Like everything's kind of tied into very large trees on both sides.
Okay. I
So-
say we slowly go first.
Okay. Laura, you said you guys both rolled 9s?
Yeah.
Okay. As Fatu and Inafine, as you're both slowly crossing, as you're on top of Rocky, you're slowly crossing the bridge. You hear from the other end, "Who's that on my bridge?" And as you kind of look off to the other side, and you watch this like light green hued hand peer out from underneath the bridge and it starts pulling itself up as a troll crawls out.
Who's named Danny DeVito.
You gotta pay the troll
so-
toll. Well, hold on. Let me set you up. How do you guys want to be approaching this? Actually, I'm gonna get rid of the elephant right now because it's a lot on the screen. I'll pretend you guys are on it. So you guys are in front. How do you guys want to be following suit?
I'll go up behind him.
All right. So Kavonian's next. Hold on, let me move you three up a bit onto the bridge. Kavonian. Who wants to follow Kavonian?
I will.
All right, Nori following Kavonian. Now, mind you, you guys could try to find another way across. Like, there's these rocks over here. You could test the water.
Well, I threw a rock in it.
I'm going by the instructions. Don't fall in the water. That's what he said.
All right, so who's following Nori?
Kaylin,
I was just gonna lean back to Kavonian, and I was gonna say, Kavonian, play this song on your lute, and I was gonna start humming "Gonna Fly Now."
Oh my god.
I whip out the lute and I start playing Fantasy Gonna Fly Now.
And I use that to amp up Rocky to bull rush this thing
Oh my god.
and knock it the fuck out of our way.
But wait. Wait, I want to ask, what is the payment?
What do you got in your coin purse?
Oh, it's just money.
Hang on a second. I yell up to the troll. Like, do you take care of this bridge? Is this a toll for you to do the repairs on this bridge? Are you that kind of troll?
He looks at you, he's like, I'll take care of you.
Bull rush this motherfucker. I said
I
so.
was just
Kavonian,
I
the
was
song!
just gonna say that.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, you're gonna bull rush it.
I turn back to the group. I say we need to follow them like right on their heels.
Okay. Let me see. What does he got to do? As you start getting Rocky to full steam, he screams, "Get out here!" He's got to make a DC. Oh shit! He fucking failed. All right. So as hold on, let me send you this because you have a stat sheet now for a stat block for the elephant. I'm sending it to you in the group chat on Facebook.
Isn't the stat if they put it on their in their extras already? Because I have it for the riding horse.
Oh, it might be. I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
Check where you put it in your extras and click on the elephant. Because I got all my stats for the.
Okay. It's got the trampling charge.
Yeah, it should have actions and modifiers for it.
Okay. So he failed his strength saving throw. So he's knocked prone. Oh, if you want to hit it with a gore attack as you do it, I'd roll to attack.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
I look back to Kaywin. Are you still upset that we bought an elephant?
He's got a that elephant's pretty badass. He's got +8 to hit.
18 plus 8.
That hits. Roll for damage.
This said, oh no, this says hit 19. Does that mean 19? I would roll 3d8.
The hit, the 19 is just like an average attack. Like if I wanted you guys to be fighting an elephant, but you would roll 3d8 plus 6.
So I rolled a 17 total plus 6.
So 23 damage. Now, because you hit it, you knocked it prone with the trampling charge. Give it it's prone. Give me a stomp attack with advantage. You can do it on the same turn.
I rolled a 15.
Hits. Oh, well, hold on. Hits.
$27.
Wow. Wait, did you roll for this? Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I rolled. It says 3d10 plus 6 on stomp.
Yeah.
Now, if everybody's going by my suggestion, I know I am at least, but we're right. Like we're just gonna bail right through behind it. So would all the horses be trampling onto it too?
Well, it's gonna be prone. So what I'm gonna do is it called to a couple friends.
Oh,
Yeah. So you got two more trolls appear out from underneath the bridge on this small little like atoll island. So this guy is Woof. So Tony and Nenafine on the back of Rocky just kind of train through him. Booge. He's prone. Now if you guys are gonna are you guys trying to just go through and not engage them, or are you trying to attack it as it's down?
that's Cavonian's plan, just to go follow
That's
through.
it.
You know,
Yeah,
Stomp on him.
Run right through him and just.
Stomp on him and run.
Stomp and run.
Yeah.
Stomp and run. He's prone, so you guys can just you can literally trample over him.
Classic.
Everybody else.
Let's leave. Gotta go.
Okay. Nori, Kaywin. Thumbs up.
Yeah, that's fine.
You move, man.
Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah, let's just run through them.
Okay.
You can shoot arrows at him while we ride by. You know.
All right.
Hang on. I might. I was trying to see if I could get
No.
anything.
I was
No,
thinking
they're not in
of-
5 feet of each other.
Shoot.
I will say this as everybody kind of yeah. I will at this point I will say for the benefit of everybody running over this ogre or this troll, like you don't engage the other ones on the ground that are on the little island. But for the most part, like you know, if everybody wants to make quick attack rolls with advantage as they're passing over it, I'll have it to where you trample this fucking thing to death.
Okay.
So hold on. So Ruckus kind of just bolts by.
2d10 plus 2. We're rolling what the horses would do, right?
Yeah, I would just roll to attack, not don't do damage. So Kivonian, roll to attack as you pass over.
Okay. 2d10 plus 2. 6. 11.
Are you rolling damage or the actual like the D20 to attack?
He was rolling damage.
Roll
No,
damage.
no. Just roll the the actual attack, like the hooves, the melee attack with the +6 to hit. Roll the D20 for that. That's all. Because
Oh, I
with-
did. Okay, I see. Melee weapon attack,
Yeah.
reach,
Bludgeoning. Why doesn't it say anything there? Huh. Hit 8.
Yep.
2,
Yeah.
Hit. Yeah, 2d4 plus 3. That one, right? All right, I see what I did. All right, 2d4 plus 3.
No.
No, just the +6. Where it
Roll,
says
roll
melee
like,
weapon
like
attack.
you're trying to attack it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You're running over it with your hooves.
All right, +6.
Whatever your plus is for that. I was looking at Chiron's and I forgot they're different because he's got a war.
Strength. It doesn't. I don't think it actually really. Melee weapon attack +5 to hit, so it would be +5 then.
Yeah. Is it hooves?
There's nothing there that's. Oh yes, it is. Yep, hooves.
All right, yeah. Roll to attack. Everybody's rolling with advantage.
All right. All right. So with advantage, so 16.
He's prone.
So 21.
All right, so you trample over him.
Mhm.
Hold on. Who's next in line?
It's me. I got a 14.
That's your highest
Yeah.
with advantage.
Yes.
You suck.
Yeah.
You don't hit him. You apparently jump over him. Kaywin, roll to attack.
Hang on. One was a 9. The first one was a 9. Second one was 16 plus 6 is a 22.
That hits. You trample over him. Tinzo, give me that roll.
I already did 13. That was the highest.
You do the same thing Nori does. You kind of just jump over him. Chiron rolls a 17, and he stomps on him at the his final stomp just kind of finally finishes caving in the troll's head. The troll's just laying there bleeding out, brain matter on the wood. The friends are throwing rocks and shit at you guys, like trying to get anything to hit you. Nori and Tinzo, give me quick dex saves to avoid getting hit by the rocks and sticks and shit they're launching at you guys. The bridge trolls for not paying.
Nat 20 for a 26.
Beautiful. You dodge everything brilliantly.
14.
You
Sorry, it was the
you
first nat 20 of the
dodge.
night.
You're able to dodge the stick kind of javelin spear they throw at you, but as you dodge it, you're like, what the fuck? You turn back and you get smacked in the head with a good sized rock. You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch.
How about Chiron? Is he gonna take any damage?
Nah, man, he doesn't. He's on a big boy horse.
Fair.
So, as you guys, you clear the bridge. The 2 other trolls kind of climb up on top to check on their friend as you guys are tearing off back through the, continuing your way through.
I yell, tell them Lord Braun sent you.
Wow.
Yeah. Tell them we pushed you.
All right. So you're continuing on. You're coming out of the crags. You're getting back into the. Oh, actually, hold on. Wrong one. Way too big. Jeez.
Whoa.
We're like giants, man.
Yeah. So. All right, man. You guys are making it. You're coming up. You hit a point where you see another kind of, not really a fork in the road. Like your main road is the one here that goes to the left, and the road to the right, kind of immediately as it passes here, breaks off to the south. It's kind of the way the tradeway turns. So you're continuing heading, and God damn it, I have so much shit open for this. So you're going. It's probably been another hour or so since you left, since you crossed the bridge. Kivonian and Enafine, give me D20 rolls.
Ugh. 4.
4?
4. 4.
Enafine, what'd you get?
$13.
Okay. As you're approaching that that kind of turn, you see off in the distance to the left the castle, the castle that Tanuk was talking about. So you can assume that you're close to what he called Dragonspear Castle, and the land off past it, where it breaks, like that road continues north. The land off past it to the east, that's the High Moors. So you are closing in on where that elven soldier coming to town said the goblin army was sighted again.
Okay. Who has the fast horses? I know I do. Who else had a fast horse?
Tinzo and Nori.
I motion. I ask the group to stop. And I go to Tinzo and Nori, and I say, like, I think we're getting close to where the goblin army was seen. I think the three of us should scout out ahead a mile or two, maybe a couple miles, just to see if there's any sign of them out there. I think we could do that a lot better without an elephant trailing behind us. I mean, whose idea was it to bring an elephant? Honestly, it's kind of ridiculous. We're trying to be quiet. But let's do that. Do you want to do that? We should do that.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. All right.
You coming too, Nori?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so Chiron looks at you as everybody's trotting. He's like, I mean, sure, that's probably the smartest thing anybody said in days.
Thank you, Chiron. Also, fuck you.
All right.
But thank you. Mostly thank you.
He looks at Tinzo. He puts his hand on his shoulder. He goes, "Now I know why you hate him." And he gives you a smack on the back, and he heals you for the 3 damage you just took.
And I say, nobody hates me. And then I kick or do whatever it is that you do to get a horse to fucking gallop away. I got you.
All right. So you guys are taking the road to the left.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming, but like you guys can throw me a curveball and be like, no, fuck it, we're going right.
You know what? We decided to go back to Baldur's Gate.
All right, so you head off towards the left. You guys are probably traveling for a few miles, and as after a few miles, you approach like you approach this castle on the side of, on pretty much right off of the road. It's abandoned. It's it doesn't look like it looks like it's seen its fair share of battles. Nori and Tinzo, give me wisdom checks, straight wisdom checks. 5?
Nat 20, baby.
Get on it, Brent. Get on it now. Do it. Yeah.
So wait, I was gonna out of character. I was gonna ask that before. So up top with their numbers of wisdom, right? Am I
Mhm.
just adding to that? Oh, all right.
That's your
21.
That's your modifier. All right.
Then
So
our yeah,
nat
that would-
20 and a 21. On a nat 20, Tinzo, you feel a majority of this too. You feel an immediate connection to evil
So stupid.
in this castle. Like it's dormant. It's old. It's ancient, but there's something here that feels very just pure infernal to you guys. And Nori, on a nat 20, you feel that they're like, while you both feel that sense of evil, you feel that there might be some kind of pathway here, albeit however old and dormant, to like the infernal plane, like the nine hells kind of deal.
No bueno.
But Kavonian, give me a perception check.
10 16.
16. On a 16, as you kind of see Nori and Tinzo kind of get a little bit of a shiver staring at this abandoned castle. You're kind of scanning the environment around it. You suddenly hear the faint sound of war trumpet off to the east. That's the closest thing you kind of hear, just like
he's the only one that hears it.
he's the first one that hears it, because
Oh.
you guys, you're paying attention to, you're kind of like stuck in like that sense of, what the fuck is this place in the castle. He's scanning, he's kind of paying attention to everything else.
I'm assuming we're kind of like riding astride, like 3 in a row, side by side. So I kind of like I'm concentrating on the sound, and I reach out and I tap you both. I go, "You guys hear that, right?"
Yeah.
Give me perception
Oh,
check.
nope.
We don't know yet.
Maybe not.
Natural 1. I don't hear anything.
I got 19.
19.
Oh, 21.
Nice.
21. On a 21, Tinzo, you hear that same faint trumpeting, but you also kind of hear what sounds like distant trees falling and like wood snapping, like, but distant. Nori, you kind of hear the wood, but you get a sense of you get more of a sense of like there's a slight shudder in the ground.
That's
And, like-
something big.
I'd say out loud, if this castle's here, This is west, right? That's coming from the east.
That's on the east. That's where the High Moors are.
Those are the goblins.
Does it sound like they're coming this way?
That's
Can we
to the
can we
DM.
tell that?
If you want to give me an investigation check.
I will also.
Yeah, let's all do that.
Oh, I got a 9.
Book. I got a 8.
What am I?
18.
What am I doing?
No, it's just the 3 of us.
Oh,
Yeah. Kavonian, you and Nori, you can't tell anything. Tinzo, you kind of just like your abilities with time and everything, you can sense that in the gaps in between every moment that the sound of wood gets it's slightly closer. It seems like it's slightly louder. Like it feels like as if it's coming towards you to some extent.
So I start relaying that to Kavonian and Noria that these sounds are coming towards us. This is not good at all. This is not a good sign.
Okay.
How far are we from the place that that guy told us to hold up for the night?
That's still a few hours north. It's probably like 2 or 3. It's a couple hours north.
Okay,
You're getting mid-afternoon at this point.
Yeah, we got to get close to the tradeway.
The army is this way, and we need to go that way, essentially, right?
Yeah, but you don't really know exactly which way they're going.
Yeah.
As you guys are experiencing this, Fatu, you and Inafine, right? You're riding you're riding on the back of Rocky behind Chiron and Kaywin. Kaywin, give me as a ranger, give me a perception check with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are kind of like slowly bringing up the rear, like slowly catching up to the rest of the guys.
Oof, that was a nat 1 and an 18.
Good thing for advantage.
Yeah, good thing.
Is that with your bonus?
Yeah, 18. 13 plus 5, 18.
Okay, dope. On an 18, you don't really hear what they're hearing because you're still a few miles farther south of that. You feel a shift in the air. You feel as you look, you kind of look to the sky to your east, and the sky in that area is black. It's very dark and very ominous, and you feel a chill down your spine at the sight of it. Fatu, do you want to give me a perception check?
You're muted, Brandon, if you were trying to talk.
So we need to go to the west, then, is basically what we're...
You gotta
Dirty 20, yeah.
dirty 20.
Nice.
All right, man. As you're riding on Rocky's back, Inafine's just kind of got her head in your back. You watch, you're watching Chiron and Kaywin in front of you. Chiron's he's just oblivious to the world, just riding. You watch as Kaywin looks off to the east and a bit to the south, and you follow his gaze, and you see that patch of blackness in the sky. And on a 20, on dirty 20, you swear you can hear the faint sound of wings and a slight, very distant roar.
Love, take me down to the street.
I yell out, what do they call this place again?
The High Moors. I think that's what he called it.
No, what was the other place? Something's beer.
Oh,
Dragon Spear.
Dragon Spear Cave.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Were we worried about an army chasing us?
You're worried about Lord Braun and his people chasing you.
I don't know why.
Well, because I'm looking off into the sky here, and I don't think that army might be following after us.
They
All right,
weren't
so-
following us. We were heading in the same direction as they were.
I think we're headed. Yeah, I think we're gonna beat them to the danger.
Kavonian, Tinzo, Nori, what are you guys doing at this point? Are you guys going to continue north? Or are you going to try to get back with the rest of the group and figure out a plan?
Well, wouldn't we have to get back? Let
Yeah,
them know what we're doing?
That's the whole point of scouting, I would think. Like, we see something and then we go back.
Then we say
And decide
something.
what to do.
Yeah, and they'll be closer because they're still heading our same direction, but they're slower. I was like, and I say, I don't like this castle much anyway. It feels like too good of an ambush point.
Okay.
That's what Kibonian says.
Yeah, I'm getting a very odd, evil presence from this castle as is.
Interesting. Well, lead us ride.
Hither and henceforth.
I start banging two coconuts together.
Sorry. So you guys kind of head back the way you
We
came.
found them.
Meet back up with the rest of the party.
Mercia?
So Chiron's immediately like, yeah, that sky's pretty. That sky off to the east is pretty fucked. I think we should get the fuck out of here.
What? Held under the dorsal guided feathers?
You've got two empty arms of coconuts and you're banging them together. Sorry, I'm not there.
Yeah, we're having our own Monty Python moment.
Got it.
How to be helped?
So what's the plan? What are we doing? What'd you guys see? What'd you guys see? What'd you guys find?
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Wake up, Tony.
It's not good. It's not good.
Well, is
She is asleep.
this one? Yeah, she's passed out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I saw black smoke, and I mean I can't, I'm no expert, but it sounds like something huge is afoot.
And it rhymes with Agron.
Yeah.
Dragon?
I don't think you did that right.
Dragon?
It's not on anything. It's a fucking dragon.
No, we tame it and we own it.
Yeah, you're sitting there in your own dream world right now. It sounds like there's a dragon, and I don't know if it's in the direction we're going, but I assume it is. 'Cause
I want to tame the dragon.
You ain't taming no dragons.
I'm gonna tame it.
Enough.
You wanted a flying creature? I will get you one.
She's having some.
We're gonna have like
fevers.
a menagerie of creatures if Dominique has her way.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna be fucking the what's
Need,
the
like, we're gonna need an old bag of holding just to like hold the
Yeah.
whole
Just the
animals.
like a
Come
new.
to me, my woodland friends.
Commander.
Hang on, little buddy.
All right. Have you guys stopped, or are you still kind of heading north as you're like talking this out?
You should be doing that faster now.
You're muted.
I assumed we just would regroup with everybody because everybody's got to know what the hell's going on, right?
Yeah, we're already heading back down to you.
All right,
And
so
you are
Yeah, so you guys kind of meet up. Are you stopped and kind of like circling, or do you just continue north as you're relaying the information?
I would assume we just keep moving where we have to go.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Don't stop. There's no reason to stop. But I mean, I can't speak for everybody. So as of right now, I would assume we're circling each other. We're circling, or you know, the elephant is stopped and everybody's like kind of circling the elephant.
And Enafine is just happy she's on an elephant.
Enafine, give me a D20 roll. I'm really pulling for a nat 1 right now.
You got that smirk.
Well, you got the exact opposite, pal.
Nat 20?
20.
Do the trumpet.
All right. On that, Tinzo, give me another perception check as you guys are slowly heading north.
Wait, did we meet back up?
30-20.
Okay.
All right. That the sound of the wood creaking and breaking that you heard that was ahead of you into the east is now more due east of you.
Ooh.
It sounds slightly closer than it was a few moments ago, but it sounds like it's more to the straight east. As you guys are continue heading north, have Chiron roll that d20. That's a 2. All right.
He's just watching the wind go through grass.
Cavonian, as you guys you're heading north. You're kind of getting away from Dragonspear Castle, but I need you to give me one last give me one last perception check there, Cavonian.
17.
All right. As you turn, you look behind you the way you guys just came from. That black sky that Fatu was talking about is dead due south of you. And you hear the sounds of flapping. And suddenly, erupting from the black clouds above, you watch as the clouds open up and a large adult black dragon that's quite familiar to you guys swoops down out of the sky. Now, I'm going to need everybody to make stealth checks.
Was that the one that we met earlier? Well, I forget what his name was.
The one that you tried to talk to?
Yeah.
I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Did you hear your wife?
I heard my wife.
All right, that's a
He's
plus
like-
10.
I got the
Hopefully that extends to the elephant.
Should. It's everybody within 30 feet of me.
Where the hell is it? 12 plus 10. I got 22.
15, 25.
She rolled a
Uh,
37
yeah, because I got
with the pluses and everything, and I
Yeah.
rolled a 30.
All right.
I gotta do
What'd you
18.
18? Who did anybody roll? Hold on. Let me roll for him.
36.
At the 20, 36.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody else roll below? Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna roll I'm doing passive perception right now. I want to see if I can get higher with the dragon.
I want to get higher with the dragon.
Dragging those nuts across your face.
Yeah. Who got a 28 or less?
I got less than 20. Well, no, I didn't.
I got 25.
I got 22.
All right. So, and Tinzo got an 18. Chiron got a 20. Actually, Chiron got a 27. So as you guys you see this thing burst through the clouds. Nori immediately passes, casts Without a Trace on everybody. You guys try, getting out of its eyesight. The first person it sees is Tinzo. It sees it's able to see you. Dragons are pretty fucking rough. Then it sees Chiron and Nori. And then last but not least, that bright white fucking suit And this thing swoops in.
I just picture Kevin like dressing like Elvis, like fat Elvis, like white.
I'm thinking Michael Jackson in the Free Willy video.
And it swoops in, and it
I'm thinking like a
immediately
cape.
Ooh, 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 me.
it's going to spew forth this
Delay this.
this wave of pure just acid out of its mouth. I'm gonna need everybody to give me dexterity saves. I will give you the advantage though, because you guys you're on horseback.
+7.
You're on animal back, so I'll give you advantage.
All right.
27.
Boom.
Advantage. 13. And what is that? Oh, dirty 20.
Boom.
I got 14.
I rolled an 18. She rolled a 14.
Yep.
21.
21. And Chiron rolls a dex save. Ooh, hold on. Let me see what Chiron rolled. Chiron rolled an 18. All right. Now, let me see how much damage everybody's taking. Yeah.
Is it acid?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm resistant to acid.
24. Okay.
Wait, is that only half then?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Who, Enophine, you failed?
Yeah, she
Okay.
rolled 14. Failed.
14. Aw.
Okay. Enophine, you take 42 acid damage.
What?
Everybody else that passed, you take 21 points of acid damage. Nori, because you're resistant. Anybody else who might be resistant to acid, you cut that in half.
Well, mine would be 21 because I failed too.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Anybody,
Oh.
and if anybody else like passed it,
What was passing?
what would you have to roll?
Yeah.
An 18.
Okay.
And the thing swoops down. This wave of acid at you guys. You all, you guys directly take the damage. I'm not gonna fucking kill your horses, because that'd be fucked up. But with that, it swoops back into the sky, before landing on the ground in front of you. And it makes direct eye contact with the rest of you now that it originally didn't see. And it looks at it as it's staring at you. It bellows out like, no one to save you now. And it makes direct eye contact with you, Kaywin. It's like, I've got a bone to pick with you.
What did I do?
With that, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh.
But that's gonna be where I end it tonight, because it's gonna be a long fucking battle.
Oh boy. Well, I got a dirty 20 again.
I got a 6. Oh wait. Oh yeah, no, I got 25.
I got a 6.
Actually, I got a nat 20. So
Uh-huh.
hit me.
Wasted on initiative.
Hit me. I know, right?
I got 10.
I rolled a 16. +2, 18.
What about you, Tinzo? What'd you get?
24.
Wow. And do 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 do. Oh, Enafine, I'm gonna need you to roll off with the dragon. Roll another initiative roll.
18 plus 7.
All right.
Yeah.
What did Ruckus roll?
19.
All right, man. So I got the initiative set. Like I said, you're about to fight your first dragon. With everything, you know what? Fuck it. Everybody gets a level.
All right.
I'll give you a bit of an advantage. Like not an advantage, but I'll give you a little leg up into this. So when we come back, everybody be level 9.
Yeah, girl.
How does that work in with the hit points that we just had reduced?
You still lost the hit points, so when you upgrade your HP, you'll still be down the same amount of hit points you lost. Like if you lost 42, you lost 42.
All right. Put a reminder in to do that next week. All right, great. Well, on that, everybody, good game, good night.
I figured I'd cut it off there, considering I know Laura's on the verge of, she's tired and sick, and Enafine already fell asleep.
Twice.
It's all right. Good spot. Next week or whatever, when we play, I'm gonna go right into battle, man. Be prepared to fight a dragon.
I look forward to that. Sarcasm.
Huzzah.
All right, everybody. Adios. Until next
Alright.
week.
Good night.
See ya. Oh
See
wait,
ya.
no, they jumped off quick.
Yeah, I was gonna roll for my my HP.
What is your current HP? Like your
62.
current? That's what it says for rolled.
My rolled is 53. So my
53. All right. And what's your hit dice?
It says 9d10.
All right. So give me a D10 roll real quick.
9 of them or just one?
Just the one.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, what does it say? D10. Tree.
3.
Yeah.
All right. Give me one more D10 roll.
Fuck. 1.
No, I don't take one.
Okay.
Re-roll that.
Whoa. It was a 4.
All right. So change your rolled HP to 60.
Okay. Hit apply. Yeah, there, maximum hit points 69.
There you go.
Thank you. Now I'm thinking fucking Michael Jackson. Thanks, Kevin.
Damn it.
What's Steel Will?
God damn it.
Advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Escape the horde.
Fuck, 6 plus 6. No. Stop. Why is it doing that? What the fuck is wrong with my calculator? That's dumb. Okay. Let me do it on this calculator then. There we go, that's better.
Okay. All right, folks. That's been